Suzanne's Diary to Nicholas. This video won't be too long. Suzanne's Diary to Nicholas isn't bad. If I'm being honest, it's a perfectly serviceable romance. Then again, it's nothing more than a serviceable romance. So, Katie is dating Matt. Matt dumps her out of the blue and leaves behind a diary that was written from his first wife for Katie to read. Let me say this. I cannot review this book without spoiling it. So if you're a fan of sappy romance and you might be interested in reading this, I'd click away now. I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that. We good? Okay. Anyway, I guessed the end of this book the moment Katie found the diary. Pretty much, Suzanne, Matt's first wife, gets dumped by her boyfriend because she has health problems that might prevent her from having children. She meets Matt, they get married, she gets knocked up, the baby's born, and then she and the baby die in a car wreck. After Katie reads this, she reunites with Matt, and he reveals he's having a hard time moving on, blah blah blah, they kiss and decide to get married and the book's over. This book is written by James Patterson, and much like Nora Roberts, he isn't afraid to experiment with different genres, and I can respect that. I like the way he writes, too. He hasn't really clicked for me yet, as I really haven't read a book of his that I can say is great, but as far as predictable romance goes, I've read worse. I wish I could say more about this, but there really isn't more to say. It's not awful, it's just not great. This is my shortest review thus far, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go ahead and give Suzanne's Diary to Nicholas a C. You know what, I'll be lenient. I'll give it a C+. If for anything, I like the way that Patterson writes this book. If I had any grievances, I will say that, the dialogue can be a little sappy. And, as I said, I guessed the mystery aspect of this book the moment Katie found Suzanne's diary. So it wasn't really a shock. And because it wasn't a shock, I didn't cry when I was supposed to. And you can definitely tell that Patterson wrote this book to make people cry. Regardless, I'm gonna go ahead and give it, as I said, a C+. If you like sappy romance, if you're a huge romance buff, you can give it a shot. Then again, since I've already given away the ending because you refused to click away, you little rebel, there's really no point. I will see you guys soon. I have a review of Dean Koontz's Demon Seed, which was painful. So look forward to that. Fucking sadists.